What up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Heavy Hands. I'm back in that ass, back in your life, streaming a little bit of boxing quickly in the morning. First thing, getting things populating, getting things craculating. It's been a long time. I haven't had a fight yet on this account with Coach Heavy Hands. Haven't had an online fight, of course. I'm not going to jump straight into a ranked battle. We're going to get things started with a quick fight. Unranked quick fight. I don't want any sweats ruining my record right off the bat. I don't need any sweats coming in and taking from me what is rightfully mine, which is a winning record right off the gate here. I know a lot of people complain about Undisputed Boxing. All about your blah, blah, blah. What up, my guy? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to your team. All about your blah, blah, blah. It's been way too damn long. I just put this on. I don't even have my regular microphone. I probably sound a little different, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to give boxing a chance. I wanted to give streaming another chance here. Hold up. Let me get my phone out at least. I feel like I'm being disrespectful. I don't even have a view of the chat. I used to have my little computer out here. All about your blah, blah, blah. What have you been doing? I hope you're well. He says, have I played this garbage? Yes. All about your blah, blah, blah. I have played this garbage, but I actually like this garbage. Dude, all about your blah, blah, blah. The fact that you hopped in here after this long so quickly, honestly, I tip my hat to you. I respect the shit out of you. I'm glad that you're here. Happy that you're the one person watching this shit right now. We're gonna actually, I actually like this game. I'm not gonna lie. I played a lot of Undisputed. I like the garbage as well. Good. Yeah, it's weird because I'm actually gonna start off. We're gonna start off with a Jaime Munguia fight here, but I understand that these games, they always start off rough. Like, we have short memories, but maybe you're too young to even remember this, but Fight Night Champion came out. It was a good boxing game. Don't get me wrong, but it was like broken for those of us that are hardcore lovers of Fight Night. It came out broken. UFC games, they come out in terrible condition. You know, they all do. And so when I compare this first version, hold on. I was washing dishes and saw the notification. I was very confused. That's awesome, dude. My guy. Thank you. I honestly, human to human, real person to real person beyond the stream. Thank you for even still being, having your notifications on. Thank you. But yeah, man, I mean, if you compare the state of this game to the state of any other UFC game, any other, fighting game online, except for like a Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, those games seem to be a little bit more refined out the box. This is kind of up there. This is looking great. My prediction, 3 patches. We are 3 patches away from this being arguably, undisputedly better than Fight Night Champion was. Right now, of course, it's not. But if you compared version 1 Fight Night Champion to version 1 Undisputed, I honestly think they are much closer than people would like to admit in quality, in terms of quality. And of course, the online functionality was better. There wasn't a lot of lagging and ghost punches and stuff like that. That wasn't there as far as I remember. So this is a lot more glitchy, but man, the potential for this, in my opinion, is greater.
To start doing the walking. Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe
shout out.
That's when the action happens.
Shout out to the other 3 people who joined. We're here, 4 people. Proto X, what up? He said, I'll watch your blah blah. Says the foundation is solid for this one, but there's so much wrong. Oh yeah. Proto X, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to your team. If I sound a little different, I'm just using a regular headset. I just wanted to throw this on and Ed is about to freak out. I'm about to freak out. If I see Ed, I'm going to freak out. Just like you, all about your blah, blah, blah. My wife remembers your name. She definitely remembers who you are. And the regular she's going to remember. Proto X is one of those as well. Proto X, how are you doing, my guy? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining us. I want to see Ed. I want to see Ethan. I want to see all the regulars get back in here. Right now, I'm Manny Mungia. Oh no, I didn't fix any of my settings, so I've got the adaptive triggers working, which is the worst. I've got adaptive triggers on here, slowing me down. I'm all good, Coach. How are you? It's been years. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh my God, we got 5 people in here. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, I've been good, man. I've been chilling. I've been Ed is about to free. I honestly wanted to stream, and I did. I came back. I made a couple videos, and I like that. I like the making the videos, but I wanted to come back to stream. I wanted to come back and fight and grind one last time. And Undisputed is broken. I think All About Your Blah, Blah, Blah brought up a good point. There's so much wrong with the game, like the spamming, people quitting, leaving. But, man, there's so much right, too. The fundamentals are sound. I'm Jaime Mungia right now. Oh, and people don't expect a lot of heat from Mungia, but believe it or not, he has a perk on him that allows you to hit pretty damn hard. I forget. I think it's Bomber. Proto says, "What, Proto? So what are you guys playing? All About Your Blah Blah Blah. What are you guys playing now? What is how? Are you still watching UFC streams? Like I peeked my head in. He's being back on Coach. It's a blast from the past. That's right. I peeked my head in and I see like JMMA is huge. JMMA will release a video. This is welterweight. Yes, All About Your Blah Blah. This is welterweight. Jaime Mungia is rated overall 82 at welterweight. I forget what Canelo is, but I'm telling you, Jaime Mungia at any weight class is a problem for a lot of people. And this guy knows how to fight. It's part of the reason why I like using Mungia is they don't expect you to be able to, keep up with them. I use Amir. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I cannot. Amir, I actually want to fight. In fact, after this, I'd like to see if you want to throw some hands. Oh, you're washing dishes. If you could throw hands, that would be amazing because Amir Khan, to me, has such a glass jaw. I love how responsive he feels, how he moves, how quick, how responsive all of his movement is. But, man, I cannot take his jaw. It's just wild. I don't have a PlayStation. Oh, you don't. You're on. That's right. You know what? I have a. I have an Xbox 360. Oh, wow. Hold up. I need to get my AARP card. Just aged myself. I have an Xbox Series X. I have an Xbox Series X now as well. I don't think I had one when I was streaming, but I now have an Xbox Series X. And why don't you have a PlayStation 5? I mean, I honestly, I loved Xbox when I was younger, but going from PlayStation to the Xbox, I gotta tell you, it was hard. It was hard living. Oh, waka, waka, waka. See, he didn't know Jaime can hit like that. It's not his fault. It wasn't his fault. I got a good deal on the Series X. Okay. Yeah, and I don't know about and I don't care about the exclusives. Oh, okay, though then that's perfect because if you don't care, Game Pass is chill too. So that's it. When you turn on that Game Pass and it's like, damn, some of these games straight up brand new are going to Xbox for free. You're just playing it. You just get it. That is where Xbox is gonna definitely come up on top. That's for sure. But damn, I wish you had this. But yeah, here I am with Jaime. Oh. Yeah, so I like so what people don't realize, like even if somebody's coming out here and they're spamming, they're just trying to hit you with power shots. This guy's not doing that. This guy's actually boxing. jabbing them, staying, using your movement. I've been playing the new Call of Duty. It's very fun. Really? Okay. I I I don't know what it is. I just shy away from those Call of Duty games, but and I honestly I think I saw on I googled it and like the first reviews I saw were bad. Like I don't know if people were saying it was terrible, but maybe those are just people hating on it. But yeah, I haven't heard anything other than what I saw on Google. I haven't seen any bad reviews, any good reviews, other than those people saying it wasn't fun. Or they specifically said the weight, like the guns don't feel substantial. Like when you're shooting, it doesn't feel like it just feels like tearing paper. Have you played the finals? Absolutely, I played the finals. The finals is amazing. I don't have it downloaded right now. In fact, I might stream that. I loved it. I loved it. I love destructible environments in games. That's why I used to love Battlefield Bad Company 2. I used to love that game. It just felt so intense to me. Like you couldn't just hold up in a building and be cool. You had to be careful. A tank could come through and just blow a hole in the wall. Finals is a beautiful game, dude. I haven't played it in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, but you are 100% spot on. I am down with the finals. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I encourage anybody that's playing this game, get out there and try Jaime Munguia. Get out there and give him a try. Shout out to the other two quiet people in here. But yeah, the finals was a surprise. For me, my guy just told me, hey, try out the finals. I didn't even know it was a first-person shooter. As I was downloading it, obviously I saw the game description and saw what it was. But man, it's so responsive. It's cool. But it did get a little stale. A little something about the gameplay loop on that. Something about it didn't completely sink me in. But I absolutely love that. I'm waiting out for the patch on this game. I've got tired of having the same fight every time. Yeah, it can happen. But if you try different guys, you'll be surprised how fun some of these fights can be. But I'm not going to try to sell you on returning to Undisputed. I totally get it. It's a lot of glitchiness. There aren't many fighters to choose from. So, I mean, I get it. But, boy, I mean, you find a guy that's, I don't know, that clicks with you, that isn't used by everybody. I feel like Jaime Munguia is one of them. Carl Froch is used by a lot of people, but he's actually good. He's not like a, traditionally, overused boxer. And Riddick Bowe at heavyweight actually is very good. This guy is getting, he's gonna have to go home. He's gonna have to go home. I'm sorry. He's gonna have to go home. There's no way he's getting up. It was too much. That was too much. Yeah, he quit. This is part of the problem. This is what makes streaming this game and, really getting into it difficult. When you are in ranked and someone does just that, just quits on you, it's like, it's very frustrating. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to anybody that's listening after this. I just came on to stream a few fights here, so we're going to run it again. I want to run it at heavyweight, actually. Yeah, enjoy that, huh? I'm gonna run a Riddick Bowe fight right now, actually. I'm going to run a little Riddick Bowe fight. I hope I run into a spamming Deontay Wilder. I don't know what it is about spamming Deontay. When I say spamming, I mean like a hard punch spamming, power punch spamming Deontay Wilders. I absolutely love running into those guys. Let's see if we can get somebody in here. And by the way, I have been with UFC, MMA in general. I don't know if you're still even in here, but anybody that's listening to watching MMA, I feel like I've fallen back a little bit. I feel like the sport there's something missing. Like, thank God for Alex Pereira and a few other up and comers that have me like I'm gonna watch every one of their fights type of guys, but there's just something different. I feel like we just left an era where there were stars like all over these divisions and potential stars all over these divisions, and now I feel like there's a lot less of that. The cards don't feel. I don't know. I'm fine missing entire cards now. I'm not a completely up the rise. UFC isn't trying anymore. Exactly. It does. It feels like they found a formula. I feel like you articulated that perfectly. They found a formula and they've allowed it to run on automatic. Like the machine just goes now. Like we don't need Dana White. Dana isn't, his personality isn't necessarily part of this viewing experience for watching UFC fights anymore. And it's kind of, and I don't need it to be that way, but I feel like they've taken the sport in a WWE kind of direction, and they've like lost the stars in the process. Like making fights that don't make sense constantly. For example, UFC 309 featuring John Jones and Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight title. How does that make sense? Help me understand. But so here we go. Riddick Bowe versus Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is actually underrated. Those ratings, they have a monopoly and a lucrative TV contract set with a number of dates. They don't. Hold up, I'll see the rest of that. They do have a contract with ESPN. And yeah, they don't have, I think what you were saying, the rest of it is like, hey, they don't have to rely on, pay-per-view numbers and gates anymore. They literally have to deliver a certain number of shows. The quality doesn't matter because, hey, they're already paid. And I think there's got to be a correlation between that contract being signed or re-signed and, yeah, the dive in quality or passion. And the gap doesn't even seem to be being filled by the PFL very well. Like I like, there's a French fighter that seems pretty exciting, and there's a couple of old UFC guys that have gone over to the PFL that, it's fun to watch them get into a scrap here and there, but very few homegrown PFL guys that are bringing excitement out there. So it's like, man, is the entire sport, did it consolidate? Did the UFC kill all the competition and then start being shitty itself? And, so we're watching the entire sport maybe be I hope it's not a fad type of thing. I hope we don't watch it go. Ashton Mashton plays PS5. Oh my God, Coach Heavy Hands. Nice to see you stream from you nice again. Once again, yes, Ashton Mashton plays PS5. I remember you very clearly. Mortal Kombat 11 or 10, I believe, or 11. How are you doing? Welcome back. Great to be streaming. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for still being a subscriber. UFC isn't trying to. Oh my God, Coach Evans. Let's see. What did I think about Ngannou versus Fury? I thought Ngannou versus Fury, and Ashton, welcome back. Welcome back. If I haven't said that, made that very clear. I think Ngannou versus Fury was as everybody else thought, it was a total ripoff for Francis Ngannou. He definitely won that fight, but I almost think in losing that fight, of course it would have been better for him to win, but in losing that fight, it became much more, there was a more of a rallying around Francis because he was once again, he was ripped off, and people don't like seeing that. People like rooting for the underdog. And Francis already was an underdog who was then totally ripped off in the situation. It was a total misjudgment, but I was impressed with Francis's boxing. One thing I will note, like, it was clear. It wasn't just Francis being a good boxer. Fury physically clearly looked out of shape. He didn't look like boxing Fury. It is one of the craziest things you've ever seen in sports. Nobody, the statement, what you just typed right there, all about your blah, blah, blah. It is one of the things, craziest things any of us has ever seen in any sport. Anybody that says otherwise isn't familiar with sport. It's just because that's not supposed to happen. That's akin to a softball player uh, stepping in the World Series and smacking in a grand slam or hitting a grand slam that was ultimately called the wrong way by an umpire, called a foul when it shouldn't have been. That's the effect of that's what happened with Francis Ngannou, because he should not. You could be a professional softball player, but there's no way you're going to go into the MLB and smack a home run against a World Series caliber pitcher. But he effectively did that by dropping and then really beating Francis Ngannou over all those rounds. I mean, it was amazing to watch. Now, the Anthony Joshua fight that followed was just that's what you would have thought an in-shape Tyson Fury would have ended up doing to Francis Ngannou. Maybe not that dramatic a knockout, but just totally outclassing him is what you think should have happened. And I hate to keep going on about this boxing with these MMA fighters, but it's almost what you would have expected to see from Mayweather and Conor. But Conor did surprisingly well. Conor made it into the 10th round. Conor's performance against Mayweather has aged very well. We don't talk about the Anthony Joshua fight. We don't. Yeah, no, I don't like to think about that either. That was actually concerning. The way he got dropped, the way Francis laid down, the way he collapsed, and like that, it was very similar. If he just didn't get up for such an extended period of time, it was concerning, and just the sound and the viciousness, and it was also how big Francis is. That contributed. A big dude falling, collapsing down on his own weight like that is just crazy. It just looks weird. Oh, this guy's taunting. This guy's taunting your. This guy was taunting. This guy was just. I gotta punish. We gotta go into punish mode. We gotta go into punish mode. You can't do that. Yeah, no, that Anthony Joshua fight was absolutely wild. It was absolutely wild. It was that knockout wasn't cool, and that brings us to his most recent fight in the PFL, which was exciting and an emotional moment to see him destroy. I mean, the dude he was fighting, I had no idea who he was, but that was he was a legit heavyweight that was streaking and that looked like he would beat Francis Ngannou. I would be fine watching Francis Ngannou knock out regional heavyweights every month for the next 5 years. I would too. I'm with you. All about your blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I don't want to see him beat up like regular. Maybe that's a little too low level, but just anybody. Yeah, it could be anybody. Kaz X, what up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to your team. Jane Jones is the greatest pound for pound stripper ever. Period. Look at Kaz X stepping in here with the heat, with the hot take of the day. Of course, what up, Kaz X? Welcome back to the stream. It's been a long time. We're just chatting it up about Francis Ngannou right now. And I'm actually glad, very good to see you, Kaz. It's been a long time. Just getting a few fights in. I definitely getting my legs warm to be streaming. Good to see you. Good to see all about your blah, blah, blah. Everybody that's popped in. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping to see Ed and a few of the other regulars that we used to have. But I know I just kind of did this out of nowhere. And I'm going to continue to just try to do them out of nowhere. Just try to get my legs, my feet wet again, my legs ready. I don't know which metaphor I was looking for with the legs. I'm going to be honest with you, but it didn't work. But I did kind of bounce back the feet wet, and that did help. So yeah, back to Francis. I would want to watch him fight, just like any guy that I don't know, even like an MMA or boxing. even if I am not aware of who you are, if you've got some sort of skill, I would love to see you go up against Francis, because one thing you don't hear guys talking about, oh shoot, is Francis is getting older, man. Francis, I think, is 38, and as a heavyweight, that's okay. But we're at the end here. You know, like we have, I think, a couple of years of Francis left. Even physically, he's looking a little smaller, which you would expect if he's boxing. You can't be a huge, gigantic boxer and be really successful, typically. Anthony Joshua's kind of the exception, but he's not, because I don't think a lot of people would expect Anthony Joshua to beat like a Tyson Fury, in shape Tyson Fury in his prime, or an Alexander Usyk. I would never, he obviously has lost to Alexander before. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, you want to? Oh, and then he punched me afterward. God damn. Okay, let me drink a little water. Stand your base. Okay, no, that's it. That's good advice. You're right. Because I'm not getting the full power on my shot. I'm not getting the full power on these shots. Stand your base is right. Hold up. And I need a counter too. This guy is getting amped. This guy is getting amped. He thinks he's going to do, and he is doing something. Oh! Okay. Okay. So these body shots, and then he's just cut me. He said that's a Connor new meme, says stand your base. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in there. Yo, that clip of Connor tweaking is, it's sad. First of all, I'm not laughing at Conor McGregor's, I guess I kind of am laughing at his drug situation, but I don't mean it, because it's real. Like, he's got to recover, and I hope he does. But that clip of him like shadow boxing and tripping, yo, Connor tweaking, except for when the only one I don't like is when Connor is like with Jake Gyllenhaal doing an interview, and he's like rolling his shoulders. It's okay to laugh. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I don't know. And people have different histories, but it is hilarious. Except for that real tweaky one where he's like doing a Roadhouse interview with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like on some serious tweak, body movement. But the other stuff where he's just amped and like throw shadow boxing, and he's on some like almost Rick James level craziness, is just like, yo, the shit that we have not seen Conor McGregor do to people, it's or just things that he's had to wild out to a point that it's unbelievable. If what we're seeing has been recorded and he's comfortable wilding out in front of us like this, imagine what this guy's doing in his private life. It'd be amazing to see. He's doing good. He can afford all the help he needs. Yeah, he definitely can afford it. It's like, and I wonder what it's like trying to convince a guy that has that much money, that much influence, that has an issue like that to get help. It's impossible. You're probably excommunicated. You just get kicked out of his life if you ask for that. But you guys have seen right now, we're putting away these guys in unranked. We are sleeping these guys in unranked. You know what? I'm almost thinking we'll do another fight. Let's do another fight. I'm going to do another fight. And no. Let's stick the quick fight. I don't want to get cocky with it, because these guys, you go to this ranked fight, it gets real sweaty out there. Oh, you know what I want to also change? I need to change my settings. I haven't gone in here. Where are the settings? It's crazy. So I don't want motion blur on. My controller, I don't want the vibration on. No. We want to apply that. And how do I set the camera? Okay, I don't know. I thought. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. Game. Okay, there it is. Here it is. I don't like this zoomed in. This zoomed in is it's too much. I'm gonna keep it zoomed. Oh, some of them you can't. Some of them there is not a zoomed out. So a couple of these you can only do zoomed in. That's kind of crazy. But we're gonna fix them all. Boom. Another game I want to stream on here is Helldivers. I want to get back. I want to get back on here and get out here and stream some Helldivers. Let's do another fight. Let's get another fight in. Shout out to anybody that's in this chat. Shout out to the free world. Shout out to Palestine. I don't know why I'm gonna throw out shout out to everybody. Somebody left. So Helldivers is great. Helldivers, honestly, I'm an old gamer. Helldivers is a special gaming experience. All bunch of blah 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 says he uses Americon. I get knocked out with Americon. We're gonna go ahead and use him. Let's use Americon. Let's see what we can do with him. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. All about your blah blah blah. It's irresponsible for us to enjoy our free time if they can't enjoy any without us thinking about them. So here we go. Amir Khan in the building.
Making his way. Amir Khan. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those.
Amir Khan here. Just took a hit of some coffee.
Waited a long time for
like a real old man would.
We're hoping for an all-action slug.
See, I like this. This is a nice little fight here. You don't see people picking Julio Cesar Chavez. You don't see people picking Khan very often. This is just a nice little. Let's get a little scrap in here. Let's see what we can do. And once again, I suck with Amir Khan. I get hit. Oh, so you gotta let them. You gotta let them come in. You gotta let them come in and try to make them expose themselves. They should add Connor to this game. Yeah, they really should. Connor has 2 more fights, right? Oh, sliced bread and coach. Wait a second. Ed's head has been notified. What's the next one? Wow. So wait a second. Ed, all about your blah, blah, blah. We're talking about Ed. I'm saying, wow, Ed coming back will be fun. Ed coming back will be great. We're going to have some fun. Ed should be excited. You know, we're returning back to the stream. And Ed comes in here and the first thing he does is insult your boy. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be Ed if it wasn't that way. But Ed, the reason why I was gone this entire time is I had to go to therapy for the verbal abuse you subjected me to. Excited, you told me January. Ed, my intention wasn't to lie or mislead anybody. I said that, I posted that online. Yeah, Ed's on that ass immediately. There is no relief. And that's the only way you need. If Ed didn't come in here, I would assume Ed was ill. If Ed didn't come in here and give me a hard time, I would be like, wait, someone that's not Ed. Or Ed is sick. I don't know what I said that calls for a no Diddy, but yes, absolutely no Diddy. Was it that neighbor you had beef with? You butchered him and ended up in police protection? Well, if I butchered him, I'd be in jail. Well, I guess that's what you're asking. No, that person, I cannot believe you remember. That's insane. Yes, no, I'm still in that same place. That person left years ago. Actually, I was still streaming. I actually had to. I didn't go to any Diddy parties, but no, that person that was causing me hell actually left my apartment complex. They got kicked out. And I mean, that was great. You guys, I can't believe you're here. I mean, it's wonderful. Slice Bread Ed, how have you been? What have you been doing? We've been talking about Francis Ngannou. We've been talking about the PFL and some other shit. What's been going on with you? And to answer your question, I'm gonna have a fight or two more, maybe one more fight after this one. But this isn't my last. This isn't my last time streaming. I'm not going to take as long of a break. We have a game here I actually like. Undisputed is fun for me. It's one I want to get better with. And I think the update will help. I'm going to be here. I'm going to grow with Undisputed. I'm not a big fan of UFC 5. I don't want to stream UFC 5. I mean, I'm going to play it. I'll play it, I guess. Uh-oh. But I don't want to... I don't want to invest my time. I don't want to have a UFC 5 channel. I think that's insane. It's exhausting. But yeah, thank you, Mrs. Heavy Hands. I will communicate your hello to Mrs. Heavy Hands, Ed. Shout out to anybody that just peeked their head in. Yo, I'm shocked I haven't gotten rocked with Amir Khan yet. I think Coach saw Nick Diaz get slept and had therapy. Wait, when did Nick Diaz get slept? Nick Diaz never got... Nick Diaz did, not continue to fight. Nick is fighting. I thought in December. And, he didn't get slept by Robbie Lawler. Don't say that about Nick Diaz. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was the last time I streamed was when Nick Diaz fought. That's crazy. That's an awesome memory. I don't remember that. I'll trust you on that, Ed. But Nick Diaz definitely verbally he did the I'm done. He did sit him down. He definitely sat him down. And Kaz, I've been watching his Instagram. Nick Diaz has posted on his Instagram. And I'm not stepping in and fighting Jake Paul. Lawler definitely went easy on him. But if you remember, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. Let me. If you remember before that Lawler fight, there were pictures of Nick Diaz in shape. Like, he looked like he was ready to fight. He looked old, but he looked old guy in shape. Like, he had the beard, but he looked ripped. Oh, hell no. Damn it. Oh, no. This is the first time I've been dropped on stream. That's really disrespectful. I don't like the way he smacked me. I feel like the way he punched me was like, it wasn't a regular boxing strike. It was almost like he didn't have respect for my family. Yeah, exactly. And then when Nick Diaz fought Robbie Lawler, he showed up looking like he hadn't been in a gym. Caesar obviously feels like I owe him some money, or I said something about him. These punches were disrespectful. I got to use my head movement a little bit more here. And I do need to... Oh, hell no. Hell. But, now you look on his Instagram, it's kind of we gone back to that I'm in shape again, Nick Diaz, which I'm like, what is going on? He sold us wolf tickets for sure. I mean, either he came in that fight injured. That's what I've told myself. Instead of the wolf tickets thing, I'm like, he must have gotten injured a few weeks out from the fight, like severely injured, to where he wasn't able to run or do anything to keep himself in shape, because he didn't look like a guy that should be fighting in the UFC. And frankly, I don't want to see when you're in your 30s. Let me tell you, I work out, I train, I box, I do jiu-jitsu. I should not be competing against anybody, any young person that trains regularly. They will absolutely, most of them, if they are same size, have similar athleticism to you, they will typically maul you. It's just they have a different ability to recover from training. They can train longer. They train harder. It's definitely difficult the closer you get to 40. Oh my God. This fight's changing here, folks. And Nick Diaz is what, 38, 37, 38? I don't know exactly, but he's closer to 40 than he is 30. This is the UFC. It has gotten boring, but the competition is still. Oh, oh, oh no! The competition is still as tight as ever. Okay, this guy's bringing the heat. God damn. Okay. All right, I gotta chill. I gotta counter. I cannot let him. I can't let him do this to us. Okay. I gotta get to the body a little bit more too. Oh, I got clipped. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So he's. See, that's what I got to do. If I got to use my footwork properly. I'm sitting here just talking like a chatty Cathy, not paying attention. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's how I get to the body. Probably some baby oil on that. Hey, put the baby oil on the gloves. I don't want to get cut. Go ahead. Make them punches slick. Yeah, the fact, Kazakhs, I don't know how old you are, but the fact that Diddy is like a weirdo is kind of, I'm used to it now. Obviously, it's been going on for a long time. Everybody's been talking no Diddy, all this stuff. Okay, so then you can understand who Diddy was in his prime. You knew, yeah, it wouldn't be shocking to hear he was doing some abusive shit or some weird sexual stuff, but to this extent, the fact that he's a certified weirdo is like, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's almost, and the same thing, I can almost say it for all of, like, there's a lot of them. Yeah, it was a sympathetic figure. I mean, there's just so many. From my childhood, Michael Jackson. It's a lot of them. Michael Jackson, Bill. There's just a lot of these guys that. The dude that made all of the Nickelodeon shows, essentially, that I liked as a child. Hey, dude. He was a weirdo. He was a guy that was doing weird stuff with kids and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like, what was going on back in this day? Why are there so many of these guys in Hollywood, or so many of these guys that had so much influence over us? Michael Jackson was innocent. Yes, no. You're right. He was innocent, but the image of his was varnished. So I should be clear on that. Yeah, I'm not making. I'm kind of threw Michael Jackson in a category with all these other guys that were found guilty of things. Michael Jackson, yeah, he was never actually caught. And another thing with Michael Jackson, by the way, you can't be sure, but if a dude is that into children, and like, I didn't see any of those other documentaries. Oh God, I didn't see any of those other documentaries. The more recent ones where the guys are like real graphic about him taking pictures of them in his bed and stuff like that. If he really liked that stuff, when he died, where was all the pictures of all this stuff? I don't know. I don't have an opinion necessarily either way. I kind of fall in that category of we don't know. But there was a lot of weird, behavior there. Like, I think he had some developmental disorder, but he was really a creep. But Diddy, there's no doubt. Yeah, with Diddy, it's 100%. It's 100%. Like, but it'd be amazing. Some people are saying he can get out. He has a way of getting out off of this thing. And then there's others that are saying that he's not going to survive because there are tapes of a lot of people. I saw a video. I saw a clip of a guy claiming, I don't know if you're familiar with an old show called Family Matters. That's where Steve Urkel came from. There was a dad on Family Matters, and all a bunch of blah, blah, or anybody else that's here. One of the ad, I don't know if you're here. All about the show Family Matters was huge. There's a character named Steve Urkel that was a cultural phenomenon. in America. And anyways, the dad on this show was Carl Winslow, and apparently Diddy was clapping Carl Winslow's cheeks. Now that, to somebody who isn't familiar with Family Matters, it's not a big deal. But if you watch that show, that is kind of life altering. It's the Epstein situation all over again. Yeah, I don't know if he had kids, an island filled with children, but I mean, it's a weirdo. Yeah, no, Kazaks, look it up. Just Google it. Yeah, Carl Winslow. Supposedly, Carl Winslow stepped out and denied that this happened, but there are multiple people that said no. Carl Winslow was at the party. Carl Winslow. And Diddy has been quoted as saying some wild thing. And I don't even care if you're gay, by the way. I don't care if you're gay. I really don't. Yeah, Mr. Winslow. Absolutely. In fact, Carl told his wife he had to go somewhere. He had to stay late at work. Those episodes where Carl wasn't there, he'd be like, yeah, honey, I was late. I had to stay at the station a little bit longer. No. Oh, hell no. Oh, see, I told you. I get knocked out. I suck with this guy. But Carl was actually at those damn freak-offs, using up a little bit too much lube. And allegedly, by the way, I hope that there's no legal exposure here. Carl Winslow listening in on this thing with a vein in his forehead, getting pissed. I'm telling his dirty secrets about to sue somebody. Don't do it, Carl. And don't be mad at me. You're the one that displayed the poor judgment. And, but like I was about to say, Diddy was quoted saying that there's nothing like having a man do sexual favors for you when he needs something or something like that. Which, once again, the gay part isn't what I care about. It's the fact that this guy leveraged sex in these weird ways, like as an abuse. Oh God, I'm about to lose. I cannot believe this. And I'm going to blame All About Your Blah, Blah, Blah for typing in the words Amir Khan into this chat. Yeah, it's a power trip thing. It really is. It is a power trip thing. And the fact that your sex is associated to like your power is a weird, it's not a good place to be. All right, let's see if I can pull this out. Let's see if I can pull this one out, dude. This isn't right. God damn. But yeah, in the future, my future streams, I'm going to go back to getting my snowball microphone or whatever microphone we get here rolling, get my sound back up, become much more familiar with OBS and some other shit. That will help me. Yeah, you gotta be good to use. God damn. Man, I wish. Okay, you know what? We're going to show you skill-based fighting, and I will lock in. I'm going to lock in. Let's see if I can do it. I really have dropped the ball with this guy. What round are we even in right here? This guy, you know, this is truly an embarrassing situation. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's close. It's still close. Yo, I was winning this fight before this. Oh, hold up. Let's go. I could still win this fight. If I win these next 2 rounds, I could win this fight. That's it. Oh, I thought I was getting my ass beat. But I can still do it, guys. Oh, no. Okay. Let me stop making noises into the mic. Let me calm down. Let's stop being annoying. Let's jab. Let's focus. Let's throw the left. Ooh, you like that. You like how I threw. See, I didn't just go bop, bop. I went bop, bop, because I wanted him to feel the left and then feel the right. Stay behind your jab. Yep. Okay. That's good advice. You know, and it's not just the jab I like. I like using the directional jab where you aim towards your opponent. Your longer pause. Yes. Yes, I am. My range is I'll help out our situation. My range is definitely a little bit better than Cesar Chavez for sure, who might have the shortest reach in the. Oh no, my bowels. Oh no 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 no. Okay, I don't even think I won this round. I did not win this round. I got to do something. Oh no! I got to do something. I can't. Oh no! Oh my God! It's not over, guys. It's not over. It's not over. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh my God!
So time to go celebrate after a
That is just disgusting.
What a journey towards this fight.
Oh, that's just disgusting. All right, I cannot leave on that tip. I cannot leave on that tip. Some people just aren't cut out for Yusukan. No, you're right. Honestly, no, all about your blah blah. I know you're trying to hurt my feelings and make me cry. I know that's what you're trying to do. And yeah, it might work after the stream. I'm not going to let you hear it. I'm never going to let you. I'm not going to let you hear it. We're going to do one more fight. And yes, we're going to go back to Jaime Munguia. I want Jaime Munguia to leave us Canelo. We're going to go back to a Jaime Munguia experience here. I want you guys to understand what it is. I want to knock somebody's head off. If I would have had Jaime in that last fight, I probably would have just knocked his ass out. He would have hit me hard like that. I would have been like, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, I got to stick with Jaime. Not just only Jaime, but I've got a couple other. In fact, you know what? We already saw Jaime on the stream. So if we're gonna leave on a tip here, let's I guess I have to say pause on if I say something like that. Caleb Plant. Let's do a Caleb Plant showcase. Let's see what Caleb Plant can do because his hands are nice. Caleb Plant, his hands are nice in this game. It's just he doesn't have the power. And yeah, he also gets his stuff pushed in pretty bad as well. But let's give Caleb Plant a shot. Let's try to make this right. Let's try to make it nice. I'm standing up. I'm shadow boxing. Right now. I don't know why this is taking so long. Okay, let's just restart. Let's restart the thing. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Hey, you know what I do. I just saw somebody. All about your blah blah blah. You know what? That's it. If that's what you want to see, if that's what you want to see, you type in Eddie Hall. I'm gonna give you what you want to see. You've been riding on the Coach Heavy Hand stream team for too damn long for me not to give the people what they want to see. If that's what they need is Eddie Hall, we're gonna have an Eddie Hall fight. I hope this thing works. Real gamers use Eddie Hall. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm a real gamer. I've been here. I almost feel like I'm getting aired out here because Eddie Hall versus Clarissa Shields. Clarissa would be like, I'd knock his ass out. I don't know if you guys saw that footage of Clarissa Shields fighting like some Instagram boxer was talking stuff to her and came into the gym and Clarissa, it didn't take her long, just pieced her up and it was yeah. Clarissa lost her damn mind. Well, what is going on here? Let's back out. Let's back out. Let's back out. Let's go back in here. Yeah, man, I don't understand why people feel it like you're not going to go up to a doctor and be like, "Hey, I can do that surgery better than you." You dipshit. Come on, let's work. Come on. Let me get a heart. Let's both work on it. You're not going to do that. Why do people feel like they can fight, go up to somebody that's spends their free time training to fight and harm other people, you think you're going to just get off the couch and beat them up? It's literally, it's insane. And you see it all the time. All right.
He is the greatest.
CPR. Exactly. A compression test. Okay, this is Eddie Hall versus Ali. Eddie Hall, you know what? It's weird I almost associate Eddie Hall with this game because those first clips they showed, I think it was like Eddie Hall versus Deontay Wilder. If I'm not mistaken, what really, those clips that blew everybody away, like, oh my God. Of course, this game was definitely not that. Didn't turn out to look like that, I should say. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, Eddie Hall, you see, I got hit in how much damage. Oh, no. Yeah, he cannot get touched. If you could look at that. If I would have gotten hit 3 more times, I mean, I'd have been darn near ready to. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Holy cow. No way he's got even 2 rounds worth of cardio. I mean, he kind of does. We'll definitely make it past 2 rounds with the cardio right now. But in real life, yeah. God damn it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, I got to chill. Okay. No. Eddie, get on the toes. Get your big ass on those toes, dog. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to just survive. We're just going to survive. I'm cut. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you can laugh. Just apologize. I'm not going to apologize for shit. That's what I think you mean. You said just apologies, but I think you mean just apologize. I'm not going to apologize. Look at. Oh. Okay, I gotta stop running too. This is if I'm doing this is like that Amir Khan. Oh, Lord. Hey, Mrs. Heavy Hands, call the police. Call the police. Oh. Call the police. Oh my God. I thought. Oh shoot! I was about to look at the stream. I was about to look at the chat. Okay. I mean, I don't think you're supposed to be hitting people that hard in this game. That's why I'm asking for the police to get called. My chat isn't catching up to what you just wrote. Okay, come on. I don't want to have to. Oh my God, this guy is. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Got him. Okay, we're just using a little bit of movement to heal. So he's just obsessed with throwing these bombs, and I can make him pay. I could do it. Oh, wow. No. I just caught his little rhythm. Yes. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to get dropped again. That's the messed up part. That's really yeah, I almost had him. Yes, I feel like I caught a little rhythm. Okay, he's I should have beat this guy. He's a simp. Oh, close route. Okay. I don't think it's close after getting dropped, but oh, okay. Oh man. Oh no, he throws me. I'm locked. I'm locked. Oh, see, yeah, this is that broken stuff. This is the stuff that will send you into a rage because it's out of your control. It's out of your control. Oh, my block. He hit my block. Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Oh. No. Wow. Holy shit. Come on. We never give up, guys. We're not going to give up. Damn. Oh, my God. We almost did it. We almost did it. You guys, shout out to the 5 Hey, shout out to the people that popped in here. I'm shocked that all about your blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I hate that freeze. All about your blah, blah, blah. PS5, Kaz, Axe, everybody that stopped in here, man. Shout out. I appreciate it. Sliced Bread Ed. I'm not going to be gone for as long as I have been, as you can see, and I apologize for being gone, but this is fun. I love this. This is simple, straight up, screaming, talking, shit, having a good time. I love that. We're going to definitely get back at it, and it's going to be different games. It's definitely not going to be just UFC. Definitely not going to be just Undisputed. We're going to have some fun, so let's get it going. You guys have a great Sunday. Good to be back. Until next time, guys, peace. Bye.